turn this volume up.
Yeah, I heard my laugh reverb there.
Oh, it's so glad to meet you.
Yeah, absolutely the same.
Yeah. Well,
How?
tell me. Like, I'll be honest. So the thing I know about you is that shows healing frequencies and shows healing arts come up a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so where do I start? Um, I was always interested in stuff like this that we do.
Yeah.
Um, and then I started getting into it lightly when I was about 15. And it really just started with yoga. In my 20s, I moved to California, and that's really when all of the tools and the knowledge was way more readily accessible to me. And so for the 15-ish years that I spent there, I really blossomed in the energy work, spiritual work, all of that stuff. And then I came back here in 22, and I knew that like I didn't really want to live here. Um, I thought. But I also understood that my calling was to be here and to do this work here, right? Like
Yeah.
I knew that I needed to be here. And the market is so saturated out there. It's just like everyone out there does this work, this life, this gift, this offering. So, and everyone out there is enlightened or on their path, right? So anyway, so yeah, so I'm back here. Um, Primarily a theta energy worker, um, manifesting coach type stuff, um, yoga teacher, Tai Chi guidance. I do more like mindful movement, just try to get people's bodies strong and mobile
Yeah.
with, paying attention and bringing awareness to the body and the breath and things like that. And then again, theta, I do things like tarot. I just do all the things, right?
Let's start.
Um,
Let's start with. I know what theta is for me, but let's start with that. Like, so when you say theta, what are you talking about?
so I learned this modality. Vienna Stabal is the lady that basically she like wrote the books and developed the courses for people to get their certification to like be a certified theta healer or whatever. So I did it through a friend of mine who is a student of hers, and that's how it gets kind of passed along. And it's just basically being able to access your subconscious, like I do it, right? So I access my subconscious in order to like connect to the divine or the all or source or whatever, God, whatever the word for it is, and basically channel a healing for someone. I use it a lot for manifesting. I use it a lot for odds and ends things. I use it daily just to get in tune, right? I can use it kind of like Reiki also in a similar fashion. So,
Just talking about the brain frequency waves of theta, but you're talking about the actual intent of going within, connecting to your higher self,
yes.
accessing that knowledge, which
But
people would call like a meditative state, right?
right, but you are putting your brain in that, you are getting to that brain wave. Like that you have to put yourself there first, right? Before you can get. It's really funny because I'll do it at night before I go to bed a lot, but it's funny because if I'm laying down and I'm that cozy and I put myself in theta state, I end up just yeah. So it's like better if I'm sitting or if I'm interacting with someone or if I'm going about my day. It's so on Saturday, this is just a fun side note. I took my kid to the Adventure Center in Nashville, and there was a little game there that is a ball in the middle, and on you have these headbands that you have to put on that measure your brain frequency. And they were like, the more you relax, the more you move the ball. And I was like, ooh, we're gonna do this. So she and I sat down, and it's recording your brainwave on the screen so you can see. And
Mhm.
my friend from college was with us. She's like auntie. So she was with us and she was recording, and the ball was just going like this because both me and my child were doing syncing up, and but she would be like, "Oh my gosh," and she would show me the video, and you can see when I would spike to gamma. And like I was like, this is, and I was explaining to her like this is what I do, and now you can see like this is, it's not just this woo woo. Like my brain is doing this thing here, so it was so cool, just to be able to, yeah, and yeah, so that's it. So like I'm here now, and Megan Hollander and we actually we're gonna do something with Kindle at Hesperia, and we were going to start doing just little classes, like fun classes, like make your own sage bundle, or let's design your own tarot card, just fun, just fun stuff. And then Kindle ended up just getting on a different path and doing some different things and filling up her schedule. So Megan and I were like, dude, let's just go do meditation sessions, and I'll play the sound bowls. And so, but she popped up. She was like, well, I found us a space to use. So that's how we have been using Layla's space at in Sheffield
Okay, so
at
that's just
Shoals.
y'all just using her space.
Yeah, we're using Layla's space. Yeah. So we started doing um the meditation sound healing sessions there, and then I'm adding some classes. I think Megan's going to be adding some things there too, and we're just trying to build on, yeah.
Well, what I did here, or what I want to do, continue to do, is so I woke up a few years ago. Always had all these new things. I just missed a lot of it. Long story short, woke up, realized what was going on, and I kept hearing Seven Sisters, One Stop Shop.
Mhm.
And so I go on this journey of looking for these seven women, me counting these six, and looking for these women. And like we're all struggling, all of us healers, with being able to afford a place to have our gifts.
Mhm.
We couldn't afford $2,000 a month rent to have a space. Long story short, I kept looking for this woman that was going to supply us with this space, and it ended up being me.
Nice. Yeah. Sometimes that's how it is. Sometimes you are your own hero.
No
Yeah.
surprise. So, started out with me renting a space of my own just to do basically, I'm a Rife and frequency practitioner. I use
Yes, I think that's so cool. Yeah.
52 equipment, plasma, um, uh, central, plasma wands, cool, interesting, love it.
Yes.
I also have gotten into like AO scan, which takes your voice and like takes a cool recording of your voice and pulls out frequencies,
Yes.
are basically notes that will tell you what you're struggling with, that your voice tells a lot
Yes.
about your subconscious. So I've been using that. Of course, there's
That's amazing.
a lot of quantum healing, woo woo, imprinting,
I love it. And I'm gonna move because I'm at my aunt's house right now. Her little dog is gonna bark. My dog does not bark. Her dog barks. It's okay, Bella. Watch her follow me. I love it. So I love to study quantum physics and quantum science. It's something that I read about a lot. Lord, how do I get through here? Give me just a moment. I'm trying to navigate. Um, and so, people call it woo-woo until you're like, this is like more intricate than rocket science, you guys, like it's a little bit more like, because everyone's like, oh, it's not rocket science, I'm like, no, it's quantum science, like it's a real thing. So yes, I love that.
it got a scientific background.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. So my whole thing was, I don't know. I've been a nurse for 27 years, and I have this, I want to help people. So
Yeah.
what I'm building is I didn't want a strip mall healing center. So
Right.
on
Right.
property, I bought a 40 by 16 building.
I love it.
My mom have created a 3-room healing center on my
It's
property. So I want to contribute to
There we
these
go.
healers by
Yes.
I don't charge people like you and Holland. What's her first name? I'm sorry.
Megan. Yeah.
Healers to use my space.
Okay.
So that's my it helps me because I
Yeah.
offer things that I don't do here, but it also helps my fellow healers be able to teach
Yes.
people and reach more people because I also don't like to charge an arm and a leg for healing services. I think
Yeah.
that alternative healing should be affordable for everyone.
Absolutely. I agree. And that's another thing that here in particular, in California, we, $88 to 111 because you got to use those numbers. And it's like people would pay that for an hour-long session of theta or whatever. Here, people don't, gosh, and I don't want to put this out into the universe but the reality is we live in an area where not everyone has that money to pay for something that is woo-woo.
Yes.
They just don't. People don't. And so making it accessible is important, I think.
Well, I think if
Um,
without doing that, then these people would never experience it, and
exactly.
it's
Exactly.
actually not woo woo.
Yep.
So that's the bigger mission is to make
Yes.
more
Yes.
affordable and accessible to everyone.
Yes.
And that's I think by me playing my part of like as long as like we're on the same page and we have the
Yep.
same beliefs and we align, like I don't mind inviting in other healers that need a space
Right.
do that so they can charge a amount that they can make a living with
Yes.
so not be having to hand me what they just did.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
So I just kind of make it like if if you're seeing clients all the time here and you want to throw me a 20 or something, that's great.
Totally.
But if you're just seeing somebody once a month or once a week, I just
Right.
don't expect it because
Right.
I want this to be a growing thing for the community. And
For
so
sure.
by me,
And
by me helping y'all out, and it helps. It helps.
yeah, it helps everyone out, right? And again, I think one of the a key factor here is as a healer, our mission is to raise collective consciousness levels, right? So the more people we can reach and bring people like I use the term Christ consciousness a lot. I grew up really Christian, so like some of my references, I'm like, but it's funny. I mean, Jesus was a Reiki master. He taught the things that we teach. He healed the way that we are healing. This is his jam. I completely despise Christianity and will talk all day about how it's the Antichrist, like that religion itself. But like, I do follow the path of Christ. Like, that's what we're doing right now. We are following his.
His word, and I've never liked religion. I've never
Yeah.
liked anything that said my Jesus group is better than your Jesus group.
Well, and here's what got me is I am a creation of the divine, but yet I'm separate from it and I have to go to church to reach it again, even though I am made from it, literally just piece by no, that does not make sense. I got into a lot of trouble when I was, I mean, 5, 6, 7 years old. I would read the Bible and I would raise my hand. I would be like, this does not compute. It doesn't compute. So
You're supposed to just do what you're told. You're not
yeah,
supposed
you are. Yeah.
I mean, I've always been the black sheep too because I would ask questions and like
Yes.
I understand why we had to drink the blood of Jesus and eat his body. Like
But
that
then the witchcraft is bad. I mean, it's like, okay, but witchcraft's bad though. Okay, what are we doing here?
it sounds like a devil worshiping thing when you're like cannibal.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, but I'm just saying I remember as a child like it's supposed to be this thing that we're taught we're supposed to do, but like nobody ever explained why.
Why? Yep.
This and like who said
Yeah.
who said we this is how we do it. And so yeah, I big hell yeah to questioning
Yeah.
things and like
Yeah, absolutely.
and like everyone that comes to see me, I don't want you to do what I say and believe everything that
Do your own research is what I tell people. Yeah. If you have questions, ask. If I don't know the answer, let's find it out together. Like, yes.
the journey and like I don't feel like I really don't advertise. Like I'm not going to go buy a billboard or stand out on the side of the road with a sign because this is not something that you push on people.
Right.
You put your vibration out there.
And then it attracts the people that are meant to be attracted to you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
I was having this conversation
Yeah.
is because, and that's why people that are going to listen to us are going to find us because they're having these
Yes.
conversations.
Yes.
And so this all just kind of come up like recently. Like my guides were telling me something about. First of all, I struggle with self love and what's the other thing I struggle with? Self doubt. That I'm good enough. That
Right.
I'm enough. I struggle. I am not comfortable watching myself on these videos. I don't like it. But my
Yeah.
and tough. It's time to they explained to me that I'm here for a reason and
Hmm.
my job requires that I make myself where people can hear me and they can see me and that I was just going to have to get over it. So,
Yeah. Yeah. It's like that, and it,
yeah, it's
yeah.
just this is not what April planned to do.
Right.
Kept telling me, hey, you need to find these other healers. You need to have a conversation with them because that's the meat, that's the juice, that's the
Yes.
magic. And we need to put these out where other people can see them.
Yes.
And I'm interviewing you today. I've
I
got,
love it.
and it's like I love it. Like this
Yeah.
is just, I was starting out a little differently at first by having
Okay.
the Zoom get together, talk about a subject, and that felt like work. Like that felt like,
Okay.
I got to get on here and come up with something to talk about.
Oh yeah.
I,
Hmm.
I noticed when I do meet another healer or talk to like Reiki Rebel or Angel or any of my little group, like there's this magic.
Hmm. Yeah.
You and Megan probably talking
Oh
about,
yeah.
and it's just this, yeah, this energy that builds back and forth.
Yes, absolutely.
I
Hmm.
want to like record and put our conversations out there because this is the first time we've met and
Yeah.
like this folks, because I can feel it.
Yes.
And I wanted to capture that. I didn't want us to have a conversation and then come back like, okay, let's record this meeting. No,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get it.
to capture the passion that we both have and the fact that we're pretty much, in the same business, but we're supporting
Hmm.
each other and like that's
Hmm.
wow.
Hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
So
For
yeah,
sure. Yay, I love it. And I've been seeing you do the teas. So that's my other side gig. I have Alder and Vine.
so we're like tea competitors
I
too.
know, I love it. And I was like, ooh, so I build all of my tea blends are built around the archetypes of the major arcana.
Okay, I love
So
that.
that's how, and I have had that vision. I've had that vision for so long, and they're slowly building. Like, I really have not added a new blend in maybe a year and a half. I'm
Okay.
kind of slacking, so I really need to get this year. I plan on getting on that and adding some different archetypes. But yeah, I love that. I think tea reaches people a lot too in its own way. And like with you doing your frequencies with them, they're carrying that vibration, and then it's like I really put a lot of that energy, like that archetypal energy into mine, and it carries that frequency for people to be healed. And tea is such a good ritual too. It's like, yeah.
Well, that's kind of like so. On a funny note, like I've never really liked hot teas,
Okay.
but it's funny how your guides tell you things, and then you're like,
Hmm.
okay. So years ago, I don't know, I had this want to like buy apothecary stuff, and so I found this monthly thing where they send you these herbs in your little bottles, and me being an
Cute. Yeah.
apothecary at home, oh, this is so cute. But it just sat in the cabinet like I working that 9 to 5. I never had time.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Right.
So my guides already planted that seed, and then when I opened up the business, I just kept thinking, I need to follow up these sessions with a hot tea. Like I don't know, there's
Yeah.
push.
Yes.
So I go to Publix and I buy all this tea, and I'm like, this just don't feel right.
Yeah, no, yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah,
feel right.
yeah.
But so anyway, they kind of kept pushing me like, okay, she's almost got it. It's kind of like the little commercial with the guy with the dollar bill on the fishing rod, and he's like dangling it in front of my face, and I'm like figuring it out, and then it's like, oh, I'm supposed to handcraft tea.
Yeah. Oh
Okay,
yeah.
right.
Oh yeah.
Then I go into that deep dive, and I'm very fire. I'm an Aries, I'm
Love it.
very solar architect. But I have a lot of lunar, I have a lot of Ada lineage water priestess,
Mhm.
which is
Mm.
weird because you usually come in with solar or water, but I kind of have both.
Yes.
So anyway, when I create, it's just like, bleh, like that's all I do. I created 14 teas like in 2 weeks.
Love it. That's awesome.
Because when I get inspiration, it's just
Yeah.
like,
And you have to do that when it hits, when inspiration hits, you have to ride that wave as long as you can. You
yeah,
have to, because it doesn't always, and
yeah,
it doesn't all, yeah, with day-to-day life and other jobs and this and that and whatever, it's like, so yeah, when that inspiration hits, you go with it, ride it. Yes.
first thing I thought of is okay, so supposed to follow these teas up. Okay, they come in to have a session. We do a lot of emotional release,
Hmm.
So I fixed an integration tea, like something to help hold the frequencies and do the work and like integrate. So that was
Yes.
the first thing. And then it kind of spawned into the 7 chakra teas.
Hmm.
Those were fun because like the root restore is all, lower frequencies.
Yes.
And then I wanted to pair all of those chakra teas with a fruit. And so
Ooh.
research with the frequencies, and it was like, okay, apple, which I was thinking apple for the crown, but
Mm-mm.
apple for the root.
Root.
So
Hmm.
freeze dried apple, added that to make it taste a little bit better with the cinnamon, blah, blah, blah. So you got
Nice.
the store. But then I also put it on the scaler and I could
Love
imprint
that.
molecular imprints into the tea. Now I knew I could do the water, but it
Hmm. Hmm.
figure out I could actually do the tea. So I've got the frequencies that I feel like corresponds with what I'm trying to do
Love that.
into the tea, and then I do a verbal intention on the back of.
Yes.
Let me grab one. I picked one that didn't have it. So then I do an intention, spoken intention into the tea while I'm packaging it. So like on the back of my little labels, for this one's like sacral flow. This says sacral centered herbal tea supporting creative flow, emotional release, and womb balance. And then the
Mm.
417, 528, 396. My ingredients are listed, and then it says the intention is I allow creative flow and emotional harmony to move gently through me. So that's kind of what I've created.
Yes, I love that.
So you've got the name
It's so pretty too. It's a beautiful blend.
and then the little back label.
Very
So
good. That's awesome.
yeah, and that was just so fun. Like, and so
Oh
um,
yeah.
the root ended up being the apple, the sacral, of course, I went with raspberry.
Hmm.
I did peach for the solar,
Ooh,
the rising sun.
I love it. That's awesome.
I like that one. That was one of my favorites. And then the heart chakra, I went with strawberry, of course.
Great.
It paired blueberry, of course, with the throat. And
Beautiful, beautiful.
third eye, I went dragon fruit.
That's a good one. That's awesome.
I wanted that color, I wanted,
Yes.
so I used the, what is it? The pea flower,
Yeah.
but I used that, that blue, and then with the dragon fruit being that fuchsia,
Acidic. Yeah.
fuchsia color, it brings that purple violet
Yeah.
color.
So anything you do, so when you're making the pea flour and it'll be super blue in the cup, if you add anything acidic to it, that's what will change it to that fuchsia. So yeah.
Yeah, but that fuchsia color from the dragon fruit just kind of helped blend that color
Yes, yes.
in, lemon. But yeah, so I did that, and then the crown I paired with a pear. So
Nice. Love
we,
it. That's awesome. That's awesome. I want to try some. That's amazing.
it worked out really good. And let me show you, like, hang on. And so you can get like the freeze dried fruit already cut out.
Yeah, there you go.
So, as far as like cleanliness, I wasn't like I was having to chop it up myself. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was just so fun
Yes.
to do the research and like, because
Love
your
that.
frequencies of the fruit, it's still in line with the chakra frequency that you want to work with.
Hmm.
Then you got your intention, and
Yes.
it was very empowering to
Yes.
to work with other elements like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. And to make something that, because I know you, just like me, we put lots of intention into our tea blends, right? There's a lot of unseen that goes into them, okay? But it's so nice to be able to give someone this healing that they can see and smell and feel and taste and experience, and they're also getting the unseen element as well. And it takes for me, it just took being a healer to a whole new level, right? Like,
The cherry on top, because for me,
yes,
I can do the session, but then for me to be able to say, may this water, may this tea bring you,
yes,
wholesome and love, and even imprint it when I hand it to them. Um,
yes, yes,
it's wonderful, like to be
yes,
add that as part. So I do that. Like if people have an on-site session, I ask them. Not everybody likes tea. I can't sell it to everybody, but
right.
um, I do the is it cacao, the
The
chocolate.
cacao. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I have that here too. So if they want
Nice.
a hot chocolate,
Hot chocolate. Yeah.
route,
Yes. What
I,
kind of cacao do you use?
oh, it's right here.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna send you a link if I can find it. So my friends from Nevada City
Yeah.
started a company called Cacoco.
Okay.
Cacoco, Cacoco. And they make different blends of raw cacao drinks that have added superfoods with different intentions. Like they've got one that's like love, like the heart chakra. They've got a warrior blend that's for the solar plexus. Like they've got some with reishi, some with cinnamon, some right. Uh, just a thought. If you wanted to check them with those, they do have to be blended though, so that's the only thing. But you might want them for your house. I really love them. Um, my favorite cacao is their cacao. I love it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because
yeah.
like I said, this would get some that that I
That's is that powder?
it's powder, but it mixes
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly, yeah. And I think that that's perfect for the studio. That's what you need. Yeah.
And just it's a organic one. That's all.
Yes, absolutely.
But
I love that.
as an option. But I try to like get everybody to at least like just try it. Like I
Well,
understand.
they gotta try it too. And I think if people like, I don't understand how we are so all about cold beverages. It's really not good for your body. Like, it's not good for your body to be drinking cold. Like, if you follow Chinese medicine, which is, in my opinion, way more accurate than Western medicine, way more accurate, cold is not good for the body. And especially if you're going through emotional processing and any kind of healing, subconscious work, that cold is just gonna stagnate all of that work that you've just done. And so I encourage people to drink hot drinks. Like, yeah.
I've decided to go that route. Like
Yes.
it works. You get on the sound bed, you get on those crystal heated mats, and
Oh, yes.
you leave feeling a little lighter, and you
Yeah,
feel a little warm. Even you leaving with the love and in the cup, and
absolutely.
worked. So that's kind of how I do my in-person stuff. I've got three. I've got a rife room where I've got all my spooky tube equipment and all the frequencies, the main stuff.
Love that. Yes.
Or that I've ran from. It's actually going from room one into room two. So if you're in either one of those rooms, you're receiving quantum energy.
Cool.
I don't charge for that. Like there's centers that charge hundreds of dollars for you to come
Right.
to scalar, and I just can't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on now. It's like I'm not going to charge someone a couple $100
Right.
to sit in a room. I just can't.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if just a thought, you could do a donation base.
Mhm.
You could you could do it like,
I just make it a part of like it's on in the rooms. So if you book
there you
and
go.
you come for a rock trip,
Oak.
or if you come for a sound bed
I
treatment,
understand now. Okay. You're getting that.
yeah, you're
I
getting that.
get it. Okay.
So that's kind of how I don't know. I just I didn't see myself paying for something like that. Even
Right. Right.
though how powerful it is, it's a lot for people to take in. Like, okay, I'm sitting in this room and I'm getting healing,
Yeah.
right? You know, it's
Yeah.
just a lot. So I just use it, and it's just in there. I have it.
That
So
makes sense. I understand now. I get what you're saying now. It took me a minute, but I'm caught up. Yeah. Yeah.
like hard for me to, I guess, sell that. Well, there's too many people that are not on that level of
Yeah.
quantum healing that they understand. I think for a session for just that. So I just have it in there. It's always explain what it is, what it does, give them the information they can look up for themselves. But I just have it as a add-on that's
Yeah.
there.
I love
And
that.
I'm working on opening up the room 3, but not quite sold on exactly what I'm going to do. But I'm going to
Okay.
go ahead and tell you, which I haven't told anybody. It's going to be water themed.
Ooh, okay. I love it. I mean, are you thinking like a deprivation tank or like what do you?
Something similar, but yeah,
Okay. Okay. That's awesome.
I
That's
know.
awesome. I love that.
My gods were like, okay, you've got the frequency, and then in
Yeah.
room 2, you've got the heat, and you've got the vibration, and you've got
Yes.
the pulse, but you need something to let it go.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, so I'm
Absolutely.
working on that right now. Hopefully,
Yay.
I will have it going in the next few weeks. So,
Oh, I love it. That's so exciting. Oh my goodness.
and you know
That's
what's so fun is that the state of Alabama doesn't recognize any of this as a legal business. So
so
I
you don't even have to, there's no hoops to go through. You don't have to get permits. You don't have to have licensing, nothing, because it's just woo-woo and we can do whatever we want. It's amazing. I know. It's amazing.
because I was a little sad that I was going to have, of course, I was going to have massage too because I had so many friends that are massage therapists, and I was like, oh God, I got to bring in some kind of I want to do it
Yeah.
because I mean, if I had other modalities that required someone coming in and like giving me
Oh,
you know, but then just to go through all that, just to
yeah.
have someone here that can do massage every once in a while. And I was like, so I haven't done that yet. It's always
Yeah.
it's an I can later thing, but
Yeah. And I feel you.
because the board of nursing regulates that now,
Yes.
and it's like anyway, it's just a pain in the butt. So
Yeah.
I just
I
can't
don't blame you.
wait to open up the rest of the center up to just for one thing. So what I've been doing, of course, is if anybody wants massage, is just referring them to
There you go.
my friends that are already massage therapists.
There you go. Yeah.
That's something I might do later. I'm not saying I want, but I just wanted it to be like more of a one-stop shop.
Yeah, for sure. I love it.
Yeah. So my other plans are I have a pond on this property. So the center
Okay.
on one side of the pond, and then there's a house on the other side of the pond.
Mhm.
So I'm going to be turning the house into part of the healing center as well, but that'd be
Cool.
road. But I want it to be, where we have sound bowl,
Yes.
we have deprivation, tank. I mean, I want all the toys.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I get it.
so I just don't, I'm not the type of person that thinks, I'm the only way. Frequency treatment's the only thing to do. It's not.
Right.
It's so broad based, and I don't want to be that person that thinks I can do it all because
Yeah.
throw your energy out in so many directions, then you're not really good at one thing.
Yes. Yes.
Where it takes, I'm a firm believer, and I think I can say this to you: like, there's the law of seven, there's the seven Hathors, there's the seven sisters, there's the seven
Yes.
law of creation, and I do believe that it takes that seven energies
Yeah.
to birth and create something.
I love that. Is 7, is that your life path number?
I'm an 11.
You're an 11. Cool. Ooh, I love that. That's awesome. That's cool.
I mean, this is how this all started was my God's telling me like the seven.
7. Yeah.
And then like I have 6 other providers that I work with right now that, are women, and I just don't think that's a coincidence,
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so I
absolutely.
started learning about the 7 Hathors and like this repeated theme and history of the 7 women.
Absolutely.
Um, that in different cultures have different meanings, you know.
Yes,
All
yes.
it's all about creation, and then you go down that pathway of learning about that law, and it's like, oh,
Hmm.
I get it. You can't. One person can't do it all. Like you need
Right.
the flame holder, and you need the anchor, and you need the, you know, there's a reason
Yes.
why we all have different abilities and we all have
Yes.
frequencies. And you know, I've met some healers that want to be it all, do it all,
Yeah.
and that's fine. I just don't think they're
And I
going
mean, and that's great
to.
aspiration. That's,
Yeah.
but it's not reality. Like, and that's like you said, if
Well, I
you
think
can just,
it takes over. You
you
know,
think what?
I think ego takes
Oh
over.
yeah. Oh, for sure.
Be the sound bowl person, and I'm gonna do frequency, and I'm gonna do
Yeah.
massage. I.
Yeah.
That's
And
what.
then it's lost. Then your purpose as a healer is lost.
Yeah.
That's you. Yeah, like it's not working. The vibe is not there anymore. You do not pass the vibe check at that point. Yes, I know. Yeah.
The circle is not a circle without the others. You know.
Yes, absolutely.
So
Otherwise, you're just a dot.
yeah,
You're just a little.
standing there in the circle with no hands to hold, and
Yeah.
I from the get go have realized how important it is for me to have my crew,
Yeah.
my people, and
Yes.
like Reiki Rebel and you and Megan and Angel and all the other wonderful people that I know. Like Jen, she does hypnotherapy. She's amazing. I
Yep.
can't do what she does. She can't
Right.
do what I do, but
Right.
together it's like we're the transformer robots, and like everybody each
Yes.
little special thing. But then you
Pieces to the
yeah,
whole.
and we're this kick-ass robot.
Yes. Yes.
So like that's how I view it. I don't view it as me against you, or
Yeah.
I just don't.
Yeah.
And like I'm gonna
Well,
cheer.
and two, that's like lack mentality too, And I think that a lot of people struggle with that. And that's just, I mean, it's just that's how the media programs you and TV programs you. It's always scarcity and lack and fear. And it's like, okay. And you just, yeah, some people cannot get out of that.
And I do look at it like old school stuff, like you against them, and
Right.
that's not where I'm headed
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah. Absolutely not.
It's just so much like that's how it works here. Like once
Hmm.
you and like we all become allies, whatever you want to call it, partners. Like if I have a client to come see me and I know they've got some healing to do, but I see that they need inner child work first, then I'm going to pass that person off to the person that needs to work with that.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
what's best for that person. You can't, it's kind of like trying to heal a pimple without getting the core out. Sometimes you have to see where that person is and what they need.
Yes.
And then you match that to the appropriate practitioner.
Boom.
And then, I mean, we all win.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And then so we do that for each other.
Yeah.
Angel will send me somebody, I'll send him somebody. We work together
Yep.
because we
And
love.
two, if we have, so for instance, so say we have a group, say we have several theta healers, say we have several Reiki masters, also different people that are coming for healing may vibe with one more than the other and vice versa, right? So I think that's also important to have a network of more than just one particular
Yeah.
healing modality, right? Because that again, if I
Yeah.
don't the metaphor that I'm trying for here is just not falling, but it's like basically we all water each other and that's how our grass stays green, right? We all help water each other. And so that's another for me that's another element to it is, cuz Megan does massage, right? And she's great, but man, she gets in there. I mean, I always tell her, gosh, Megan, it hurts so good. But like I go to see a different when like and my body's really jacked up right now. So when I get messed up,
Yeah.
I go see someone else before her. I go see someone to loosen me up, and then I go to her to get in there and get the work done, and then I go see someone else after to smooth everything over, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Because can go have 10 different massages and they're all different.
Yeah.
Not that they don't know what they're doing. It's just, personality,
It's
frequency of the person.
yes.
Like it all changes. And I have, you have Reiki Rebel, who is not everybody's cup of tea because,
I know, but I love it. It's so good.
you're hot, and some people might not be there yet.
Right. Exactly. Yes,
but,
absolutely.
but then there's going to be that one person that can't have a breakthrough, and then she's going to be the one to do it for them.
Boom.
And so it's just beautiful.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I'm so stoked and so excited that my guides pushed me out here in my uncomfortable, unhealed zone to where I can work on my own healing as, hey, you do have purpose and you do have meaning, and you are good enough.
Yes.
And that's my struggles that I've been here to work on. But you can't, like they told me, you can't do it sitting down behind the TV or
Yeah.
that you've got to this is more important than my insecurities.
Yeah. Yes. That's really well, yes, absolutely. I think that's a very great way to put it. It definitely, we are here on a mission, like we have a mission. And you don't just go, "Oh, I think I'm going to go to college and become a healer." It doesn't happen that way. You are called to it.
No,
And it is a calling, and I mean, if you resist the calling, good luck in life. I
yeah,
wish you well, but ouch,
I got a I got a quick story on that one. So I was one of the nurses that went to the couch in COVID and worked from home.
Okay.
Oh, I loved it. I had my pajamas. I didn't have to deal with any call outs or patients, and I just done
Right.
heart reviews, made really good money. And then one day my guides were like, "Okay, that's it."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "No, I'm staying right here." Well, you see that I didn't, because like I started getting in trouble at work. Like they started making problems for me, and
Yeah.
it was ridiculous stuff. And
Yeah.
so yeah, when you resist, they're like, "Okay, well,
Yeah.
we're it the hard way."
Yeah.
But
So that's funny. I had the same thing happen. I was doing 1 or 2 shifts a week at Clonch Cafe in Tuscumbia. And I knew pretty quickly it wasn't in like alignment. Oh, is that our timeout button? Is it going to cut us off soon?
no, did I hit something?
Okay. No, I
Sorry.
don't know. It might have been on my end, but there started being some pettiness aimed at me at work, and I just like kept to myself and kept going because I don't engage.
Yeah.
I just don't engage. I will look at you with a smile on my face as you talk smack to me, and I will keep doing my job just as perfectly as I was doing it before, and I will not acknowledge you. Like I don't do it. So went on and went on, and finally we had the fire horse coming in, and I was like, I have to shed this skin now. The signs have been there, and I was like, I was like, okay, we're doing it.
I actually had another healer here, and she kept saying, "Your guides are saying it's time to ring the bell."
Mm.
I see a bell swaying back and forth. And I started laughing. I was like, "Yeah, I know they've been talking about that.
Yeah.
It's time to put that. It's time to call everyone."
Hmm.
That's what this whole Zoom interview thing has turned into, is like putting out the call for that
Yes.
for everyone. Like it's time to show up and it's time to start doing the work. And I just think it's beautiful to come on here.
Mm.
I mean, yeah, I'm telling everyone about what I'm doing, but I want to showcase everyone else too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in turn, I'm networking, and we're building
Yeah.
huge. Because I mean, some healers can work, you know, over Zoom. They can do distance
Right.
reading. They can do spiritual. I'm even getting into like spiritual counseling and like
Yes.
not mediumship, but mentorship.
Hmm.
Things that we can do right now. Me and you are local, so I mean that's an added benefit. But
Hmm.
I'm reaching out to other people that are a little further away, because we're building this network.
Yes.
And it's like watching one of those old, I don't know, Bell South commercials or something, where the lights are coming out all over.
Yes.
It's just,
Yes.
it's exciting. And why?
Yeah.
You're thinking, who wouldn't want to be a part of this?
Right.
but I just want, like, I've got an interview tomorrow. She's an animal communicator, and
Love that.
she does Reiki with horses, and it's like, people need to know about this, and um, so yeah, it's just freaking awesome, and I'm stoked to be a part and know and work with such amazing people.
Yeah.
I had a lady ask me, I'm trying to think who it was. Okay, so a client called me, and
Okay.
she's living in this area. Are you not like ashamed or scared to tell people what you do? And I was like, fuck no.
Oh my God.
like,
Ah.
like,
So I dealt with that for a while. My mom kind of shamed me a little bit because she's still very wrapped up in religion.
well,
And I remember one day someone was questioning me like that, and I just grew a pair and pulled up the audacity and I said, I have been, what was the word I have had religion educated out of me with a straight face. I have had it educated out of me. I have raised my intelligence level and I have educated myself to a point to where that is child's play. So, no, I am not ashamed of what I'm doing. I have a better relationship with what you call God than you do right now. Like I went off on one, like I did, and after the fact, I was like, should I feel bad about that? And I was like, no, no, because that's really how I feel about it. If you can't think and comprehend past that that man-made concept of religion,
yeah,
because it's not made by the divine.
no,
That is something that man took, just like time and all this other stuff. The Gregorian calendar
yep,
makes zero sense when you really think about it. Yeah, so I just,
yeah. But
yeah.
I mean, and I've had I had one client who came to see me, and she was like, "Well, let me ask you, like, do you go to church? Like, what's your religion?" And I stopped and I said, I'm not going to play this game.
Yeah,
Would you ask your physician or your dentist where they go to church?
that's
Or
a good one.
and
Look at you go. That's a really good one.
I was like, it's inappropriate. I said the reason
Yeah,
you don't is because it's inappropriate.
it's
Like
inappropriate.
for you to ask me. And I said, look at my shop. Like, do I have a goat's head hanging on the wall? Like here looks like devil worship.
Right. And
It's,
even that in its own has been stripped and strewed from its original meaning. Like the goat's head is just Pan, who
I
is
know,
and the church perversed it.
I know, but I'm
It's
just
just like it's like come on, guys.
I feel apologetic for even asking because I thought, okay, this is the first time it's happened, and if how I respond is how it's going to ripple out from here,
Ooh, yeah.
so I am going to nip it
Yeah.
again in that is not appropriate to
I
ask.
love that.
And I'm not. I said I am here because I love people. I'm a nurse.
Yes.
I want to help people. I am not here to convince you to change your religion, drop your values, or anything.
Mm, mm.
I am very respectful, even if someone comes to me who is highly still in the church,
Mm-hmm.
wants healing. I respect everyone's point.
And the two can go together. I think that that's something that people don't understand. We had a group of people that were Christian church going people that came, and I tried to put some of my wording in terms that they might kind of understand a little bit more, and they were just like, wow, I never really thought about it that way. And I'm like, look, we're trying to get to the same place. We're just taking different paths, but the intention's the same, essentially. And I don't understand why people think that they can't do healings
I know.
because like
Yeah,
and what blows my mind is like, okay, if Jesus and not just the Christ, but in the Bible you've got stories of people healing and people doing magical things, and so why can't we still be doing that now?
well,
Like
one thing
what?
someone pointed out to me that made a huge perspective change. So
Okay.
Jesus went around and met these 12 other people and asked them to do what? He asked them to go with him and walk away from their normal lives because he wanted to show them something different. And I feel like that's what I allowed myself to do in this life
Love.
is when I was at home with COVID, working, I allowed myself time I usually didn't have to educate myself,
Mm-hmm.
question things, and to go down rabbit holes my own self
Yeah.
to find what resonated with April, not just what this is the way it's done.
Yes.
That's what Jesus asked of his disciples was to
Yes.
them enough to let him show you that there's another way.
Another way, yes.
I'm not here to tell you what that way looks like for you, but it really makes me upset when I look at things from a nurse's standpoint. So let's just say that you're my patient and you just got told you have breast cancer. So I'm going to come in after the doctor and I'm going to give you a sheet of paper that tells you the doctor you're going to go see, the treatments that you're going to have, the medication you're going to be on, and how that's going to look for you. And I'm not going to ask you how you feel about that one day.
Mm.
I've been a nurse for 27 years. I did not know about Reiki. I didn't know about energy work. I didn't know about herbs. I didn't know about the benefits of grounding,
Right.
of all the chemicals they put in our food.
Oh, yeah.
We can go on and on.
Yeah.
The clothes you wear,
Yeah.
I didn't know. And so I just want people to know so they can make their own choices.
Yes. Right. I think that's really, we live in an era of information at our fingertips now, albeit sometimes it's false information because with AI, you don't ever know, which you got to do, My mom said something to me the other day, like, don't believe everything you read. I'm like, I can't believe you're saying that to me.
Yeah.
Because I will read something and then I will Google it and I will click on 20 different links and read all of this before I make my own conclusive opinion.
I've taught my other clients, I was like, you can do this. Like, you have discernment. So I'll tell them, like, okay, now look at me. When I say this, I am a man. I said, did you feel that?
Yeah.
I call it the face.
Yeah.
You already have a built-in light
Yes, you do.
to learn how to use it.
How to use it. Yes, absolutely.
And
And
so,
we are so
yeah,
distracted from that. We don't know, and I say we, meaning humanity as a global collective, especially here in the States. It's really bad here in the States.
yeah,
We have been distracted from listening to the resonance within us. And like I will can feel it. I know you can too. You can feel it if
yeah,
it's a yes or a no
yeah.
instantly.
And when it's a hell yes, people
Oh
don't know
yeah.
that that's when you get the goosebumps.
Yeah, it is.
And they're not goose, they're truth bumps. And
Yeah, yes.
you go in and like even Google that, and it's actually your body's way of doing a big hell yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I love that. And I love, like I said, I just want people to be able to make their own decisions. And how
Yeah.
can you make a decision if you don't know what's available to even decide from?
Yes, absolutely.
So that's where, that's kind of my passion behind this. It's not because I want all the patients and I want
Right.
to be number one and it's not about that. I continue to work as a nurse on the weekend because it pays my 3D lifestyle bills.
Yep.
And I see clients Monday through Friday because
Love that.
I'm passionate about it.
Yes.
It.
Yes.
And it's fun. And
Yeah, it
this is
is.
what I choose to do instead of go get my nails done or my hair done or
Yeah.
like I don't do any of that.
Yeah.
This is my thing.
I
And
love that.
so like I know we both click on the teas and like that passion of making that magic and that medicine. And then the power you have of being able to help somebody
Yeah.
it's just the little things. Like I have
It is.
people come to me all the time and they're in such a fight or flight mode that they
Mm.
even have a bowel movement without taking medication. And then they'll leave and they'll be like, I was able to go to the bathroom after I left you. And I'm like,
Wow.
it's because you finally learned how to, your body
Yeah.
relax,
Mm-hmm.
And people that suffer with constipation don't realize it's not, it could be, but it's not all about your gut.
Again, going back to Chinese medicine, everything's related. Everything's related. So it's like, Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all mind, body, soul. It's all one thing,
Yeah.
you
So it's
know.
crazy to learn and like why, I went to my doctor and like, he didn't even know how to spell Reiki. He had no idea what it was. But I'm like, as a nurse and as someone in this area of healing, like I always joke about if someone told me that frog toenails would, get rid of a rash, I might not want to eat them, but I want to know about it.
Right.
I just
Yes.
understand why people don't have that
Don't want to know. Well, and something that you said earlier, just very recently, and the thought that I had was truth seeker. So, like, that's how I feel about what I am. I'm very much a truth seeker. I just want to know what is the truest. Like, I want the information, right? And so it's like, why? But, there are some people that don't want to know.
Yeah.
And that just, it blows my mind. Why would you not want to know? I want to know, you know?
Yeah. Like I want to know the good and the bad.
Yeah,
I want to know,
absolutely.
and then I'll, deal appropriately.
Bella. Yes, yes, absolutely. Just have the information to be able to do.
Not everyone, and like I said, we both have the understanding that me and you are not here to save the world. We're only here for these people that want to know, that want to wake up, that want
Yes.
to, uh,
Yes.
and that's great. I'm okay with that,
Yeah.
and I'm sure you've got family and friends that completely are fine with staying in the closet.
They're completely they're fine with it.
Well, that's fine, but yeah, I just see myself on that fire horse, and it's like,
Yes.
and like I made a joke the other day. I was like, if this is a midlife crisis, I don't like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
I'm
Yeah, it could be way worse.
this is not what I imagined, but
I love that. Yeah,
that
no, that's great.
I bought a healing center.
I love it. I think it's amazing. I
So,
do. I think it's amazing.
so that's kind of where I'm at. And so tell me, like, so you don't have your own place. You're working out of Chelsea.
Yep. Working out of Shoals Healing Arts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, working out of there. Now that I've quit the cafe, I'm really looking to expand what I'm doing. I've got some markets, like I have a market this weekend. I'm trying to also not drive this horse too fast. Like we're not ready to gallop yet. And I'm really bad about doing that. I will just get in it, get up and go. So I'm trying to, because Layla's asking, like, oh, when are we going to add more yoga classes, adding Tai Chi classes, adding more movement classes? And it's like, well, after my market, which is this weekend, like, I still have to prep for that. I still have to make inventory. I still have to redo like, I have all this stuff to do. So I'm definitely trying to expand my movement classes for sure and add much more to that schedule. But I would really like to start taking on clients with Theta
Yeah.
and start working there. I think that it's not as common as Reiki. I think there's a lot to offer. It's kind of when people just really don't understand what it is, I tell them it's in between Reiki and hypnotherapy. It's somewhere kind of in the middle because we're going to access your subconscious, but we're going to use some good juju energy on you too. So that's, I think, is my next step, is what I want to do.
Have a website right now.
I don't, and that's part of.
Yeah, well, get with me later, and I can help you because I built
Sweet.
mine, and
Sweet.
then we can, I can help you expand that, and then
Awesome.
everybody would know where to go and like read about what you do
Yes, yes.
through there, and they also sell your teas.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll help you
Yeah.
with
Awesome.
that. But like I said, that's kind of my thing too. Is like I'm networking with people, and
Yes.
my website, you'll have like a little. If you want me to, I can put your information where it has a link where they can email you at least.
Cool. Yes.
And
Yes.
well, let's
Yeah.
share in the joy.
Awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I thought about, speaking of email, I'm thinking about doing a newsletter as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a writer. It's really funny. I do social media management and marketing for everyone else but myself.
Wow, you're me.
And so that is also part of my, like, spring have to do is catch up on myself because I don't even think I've posted for my apothecary since Christmas. Like I just but I've been working on everyone else's stuff, you know. So it's like
Were telling me like, hey, I know you're uncomfortable promoting yourself, but you've got to.
yeah.
And if you notice back, you go back to the beginning of shows healing frequencies. Like I'm really good about, putting out videos and information on Reiki Rebel and all these other people.
Yeah.
I didn't really start putting my face out there till recently because
Yeah.
they shamed me.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
You got to get over this.
Yeah.
And so anyway, here I am. But
I get it. I get it, sister. I get it. I do. Yeah.
uh, I don't know. I'm just me. I don't try
Yeah.
to be. I don't try to be something I'm not. I'm just overly honest. I'm the type of friend that if you really don't want to know, don't ask because I'm
Yeah.
gonna nicely tell you what I think.
Yep.
And I just generally have a passion to see someone break down and transform
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
And I'm not trained in Reiki or energy work, but I have awakened to abilities that I didn't know I had. So I do work with guides and
Yes.
people. And it's very interesting when I have a client that has abilities, and I had her to ask me, one lady, and I didn't know.
Okay.
She was doing energy work on her, and she said, "Why is there an Indian man holding a fox brushing your hair?" I was like, "Well, he's not brushing my hair." But she just saw him
Yes. Yes.
infusing his energy through me.
Yes.
And so,
I love that you have a client that was seeing
yeah,
that because that takes their healing to a whole new level because it becomes so much more real for them, right? So
yes.
like in Theta, when I have clients that can see what I'm doing or can see our guides with us and see what they're doing, that's like the icing on the cake. It's so good. Yeah.
Especially when you didn't know it. So it's like,
Yes.
and she was like, when I close my eyes, I can see green hands. I can see your hands working on me. And she said, all of a sudden, all these other hands appeared. And I opened my eyes, and you were sitting over there at the computer. And I was like, well, yeah. I said, they told me to go sit down, but they had it from here.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
And she didn't know that,
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I started laughing, and I was like, yeah, they told me, okay, we got it. Go sit down,
I love it.
Somebody else would have been like, whatever. But yeah, she had the ability to see the energy moving.
That's beautiful. I love that.
I just love it. And I just trust it. Every time I see a client, it's always different. I don't have
Yes.
the same session with everyone. Sound bedroom, I integrated a projector to where I put the scenery with the music.
Cool. Yeah.
Through the bed. So when you're seeing everything on the screen, you're feeling it. And then I do energy. I just layer stuff. So you're on the sound bed with the crystal mat that's got the PEMF. You've got the scalar in the room. You've got quartz, crystal, copper. I just layer everything.
Yes.
So it's almost impossible for you to leave without saying you felt something. So
yeah, I love it. That's awesome.
Do anything, I can always thump you in the head or something. But I love it. I love. And then people don't understand, like when you leave, that's the beginning of your transformation. Like
right, then comes the integration, and yeah.
And it's magical, and
yes, it is.
I want everyone to. I didn't know what it was either, until I experienced it. And then it was like, okay, she never touched me, but this, and this happened. I want to know more. What was that? That was my thing. When I left my first Reiki session, I could see auras.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was. All these colors, and I'm like, with my eyes closed, and I'm like, hang on a minute. Like, what's going on here? Yeah, it lit me up to where someone cracked the door open, and I wanted to see what was behind the door.
Yes, yes, that's awesome.
So that's kind of where I'm at, and
I
I
love it.
sit up and I'm like, do I really get to do this? Like,
Yeah,
yeah, it's it's fun, and like I
that's
said,
awesome.
I've got the building now. I've got 3 rooms, and I'm definitely not stopping there. And
Yeah,
spring and summer, I want to have like even you and Megan come out and do like a sound bow session
yeah,
outside the pond.
yes,
Like I just want community. I want all of us to get together and like
yes.
I said, when you make that circle,
Yeah.
that's when the magic happens.
Yes. And what's that old saying? If you build it, they will come.
Exactly. Well, that,
Right? So we just got to build it. Yeah. Yeah.
so I just didn't know for a long time I was the builder.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome.
I had a job and lost my name tag, but
Yeah.
yeah, that was the important thing is that
Yes.
I finally figured it out, and I also have family that owns property that joins this. And so my guys are telling me like there's over 100 acres, but they're wanting me to use 33 acres to build
Yep.
a in the future with cabins and like
Yep.
rental areas for like retreats and stuff. So
Love it. Yes.
I'm pushing my energy for the future, and I just
I love that. I can see it.
yeah.
It is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's awesome. I love that.
Well, that's and then it's like out in Green Hill, and I'm like, well, this doesn't feel right on Main Street.
No, it doesn't. Like, and that's what Megan and I have been talking about. One thing we want to do is do retreats. We want to build retreats. I'm pretty good at things like lesson plans type thing. I'm a Virgo. I'm very organized. I'm a teacher,
Yeah,
right? I'm a structurer, like an engineer type person. When it comes to like logistics and stuff like that, I like geek out on it and thrive.
yeah.
Um, and so we've been wanting to build a retreat somewhere close, and go. And then man, what was the other thing? I lost the other thing I was gonna say, so it must not have been that important, and it'll come back to me in a minute at some point. But yes, I think that's
Do that. Like pick a place that would hold a lot of people,
yeah.
and sell just a certain amount of tickets,
Yes.
and then have I don't know. They're telling me seven. Have
Yeah.
7 healers,
Yep.
and like over they said 3 to 4 days, not 7, but have
Yeah.
different healers that all have like a class or have something that
Yes.
they do. Yeah,
Yes, and have people bounce around to their set. Yeah, absolutely. Get a schedule going and stuff like that. Oh, I do. Okay, so the other thing going along with that is like having a main street, like a downtown place. Like Megan and I want our own building for yoga classes and big sound healing sessions. Like there are times that we have so many people in the room, they are packed like sardines. So we've been talking about just looking at, and it just one room, maybe a back room for her to do massage because she does do massage. Um, so maybe like a massage room for her, maybe a theta room possibly, but like mostly just a yoga studio space and a massage. And that's great for downtown. But when we do all the other stuff that we do, we like to be out, you
that's what
know?
here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
I love it. Yeah.
All right,
That's
well,
awesome.
let's sit here and chat all day, and I know
I
if
know. I love it.
longer than an hour, nobody's going to watch this. So,
That's okay.
but yeah, we'll have to chat some more. But I
Yeah.
just wanted to, spotlight you and add you to the frequency hour, and
Awesome.
I'm just excited.
Thanks, love. Yeah, I know. It's great to meet you. Great to chat. I think we have a lot of vibing and
Yeah,
alignment here, and I'm excited to just create with you and see what magic we can come up with. And
yeah.
yeah,
You just get
yeah,
with me, and we'll get that website for you running,
let's
and
do
like
it. Yeah,
come up with some retreats and
love it.
he's like, it's just so much fun. Like I didn't know my midlife crisis was going to be this
I
good.
love it. I love that. That's amazing. I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah, and like I said, if you wanted to try out the AO scan, just
Yeah,
we'll hook you up with that and like show you how that works. But
absolutely. Yeah, one day we'll do that for sure.
all right,
Yes. Awesome.
But I'll talk to you soon.
All
And
right. Yay. Thanks. Have a good one.
bye bye.
Bye.
Yay. Hmm. Hey, this is April Pierce. I'm the owner of Shows Healing Frequencies, and this is the Frequency Hour. And today I am going to be meeting with Bo Lyons and talking about what her why is. Let me start over. Hey, this is April Pierce, owner of Shows Healing Frequencies, and this is the Frequency Hour. This is where I connect with other healers and like minded individuals that are on a venture to heal people, to show them what. Hey, this is April Pierce. I'm the owner of Shows Healing Frequencies, and this is the Frequency Hour. And today I am connecting with Bo Lyons, and she is a instructor here at Shows Healing Art.